Hello everybody, Erica here with All Things Parks, and I am at a little bit of a different park today. I am at a national park. I'm out at Niagara Falls, crossing off another Epcot country in real life. So I actually spent the entire morning over on the America side, really enjoying the sights of the falls, obviously from the American side, but I have just landed by car in Canada, and I am super excited to check out the Horseshoe Falls from this side of the border. What I did get to do that was an awesome experience over on the America side was the Made in the Mist. It's a boat ride that takes you literally into the Horseshoe Falls, and it was quite an experience. So before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the footage from that ride. When I was on there, I actually did see that there is a huge tower over in Canada that has an elevator go up and down. When I did some research, I actually found out it is a restaurant. It's 775 feet above the Horseshoe Fall here at Niagara Falls, and similar to Garden Grill over in Epcot, it actually rotates. So you got it. We are gonna go up that elevator and have dinner over the falls here soon. But first, let's check back in with my time in America. As you can see, the Made in the Mist is a must-do when you do come to Niagara Falls because it gets you in the middle of all the action and makes you a little worried for your life and a little concerned about how good your balance just is. But without further ado, let's start this Canadian adventure off the right way. These are the American Falls, which, although not as large as the Horseshoe Falls, the rock configurations at the bottom to me are stunning. So a really nice overlook here, but the star of the show is of course the Horseshoe Falls. We must go check them out. It is very hard to believe that just a little bit ago we were on that boat going into the intense waters at the bottom of the falls, but I like this perspective a little bit better, and I am quickly finding out that this color blue, which actually gets its color from a lot of the minerals in the rocks, is my new favorite shade of blue. Although it's a little chilly here today, the clouds have lifted and we're getting these beautiful rainbows over the falls. We're almost at a perfect complete rainbow, so maybe by the time we leave we'll see it all, but just the power of this water and knowing this never stops is crazy to me. And again, I just cannot get over how blue, aqua blue, this water is. I will not admit to you how long I have been watching this water, but what I will say is I really thought that the Horseshoe Falls was going to be a lot deeper, but where it is not deep, the power of this water is insane. And look at this. We almost had that full rainbow, so we're just missing a little piece of the full rainbow. Another must-do is getting here when there are minimal clouds, because you get all of those rainbows going on, and it takes the beauty of the blue, the most beautiful blue I have ever seen, and takes it to the next level with those rainbows. It's awesome. But without further ado, it is time to get my eat on, and you cannot come to Canada without checking out some poutine. So let's head inside and see what we can find. Right next to the falls is a visitor center, and I believe we're gonna get some window seating. Had to get the original poutine, so our cheese curds and gravy there with a Molson on the side. And as soon as you look up, you are back enjoying the falls. Poutine was great. Molson, great. But these views, nothing will beat. And getting to see all of the rainbows was awesome. So now that there is enough wind damage to my hair, enough spritz from this water to further destroy my hair, it is time to head up to get an aerial view of the falls. There is a light show that is going to happen on the falls tonight, and occasionally they also do some fireworks, but unfortunately not today.
Who's this for the view? American and Bridal Veil Falls on your left side.
I have waited until it was nighttime because I did not want to miss out on the light show from up above. So we are in the elevator heading up to our dinner reservation. We have our seat and we are starting right at the Horseshoe Falls. This is awesome. What is perfect with any elegant dinner is a nice bottle of hand sanitizer, but also the view of Niagara Falls, Horseshoe Falls. And we are slowly but surely moving. You can tell how slowly it just is. Of course, had to go with an old-fashioned. Cheers. Now, you know I am a sucker for some souvenir cups, but they just asked me if I would like to make my old-fashioned a tower, and I do not believe that I will get back into America if I chose that. When we first sat down, we definitely saw that it was illuminated, but now we are seeing the projections of all the different colors changing in and out. Not always all the same color, so it's really neat and a cool perspective from above. Had to go with the filet because my favorite steak in La Cellière, Canada, is the filet. So this is a filet with some beurre blanc. We have a sweet potato puree, some broccoli, as well as some potatoes, and we have the Fun Wheel. Mickey's Fun Wheel is right outside. Going in for the bite. That's a good bite of steak. I'm missing the mushroom risotto, but overall, this is good. So the texture that you get from the steak is outstanding, and you get that sweetness and like fattiness from the butter, as well as that super sweetness from the red wine. But what is awesome with this dish is what I thought was sweet potato is actually a carrot puree, and it is bam in your face carrot flavor. Not super creamy, it's really just carrot forward. So outstanding dinner here tonight. We have rotated, I would assume, probably about 300 degrees, and we are now overlooking the American Falls. We started the meal over at the Horseshoe Falls, and when we finished the meal, we actually finished at the American Falls. So we did a complete full circle of this skyline during our meal, which is awesome, but also shows you just how slowly you are rotating. From the restaurant, we have to walk up the stairs to the observation level. Let's do this. Getting a closer look at this amusement park over here with this Ferris wheel to the left, there seems to be the ultimate Mario Kart go-kart. 3 levels of fun, something that should be on my list for my return to Canada next time. But looking over at the American Falls a little bit further, I love the perspective. You can see the projections from the other side of the water, hitting that water to really make it illuminate. Time to check out the reflections on the Horseshoe Falls, and again, seeing the lights from the other side of the water project over to the star of the show. Pretty fascinating, and it's funny because in the middle you can't really see the projection as much because there is so much mist and steam, not really steam because it's freezing, coming off of the water at the base of the falls. The views from up above were stunning, but I have headed out to see them back at the original viewing site, and I have a feeling it is going to put World of Color to shame. Let's check it out. First up, we have the American Falls, and what I do love about it being lit up like this is you don't lose those effects of the rocks at the bottom, which is probably my favorite part of the American Falls. But now for the star of the show, the grand finale, starting with my favorite color, purple. Nothing will beat the view of the Horseshoe Falls, and nothing will beat the view of the Horseshoe Falls from Canada. And it's to be determined if it's better during the day and at night. I, of course, do like nighttime spectaculars other than Harmonious and Enchantment. But seeing it this morning with the beautiful blue sky, the beautiful blue water, and those rainbows, it might have this nighttime spectacular beat. Well, that is going to do it for Niagara Falls, but an awesome check mark on my bucket list. I have wanted to see Niagara Falls in real life for quite some time, so awesome day. Made in the Mist is a must do. That was incredible, but definitely sticking around to see it at night is something that I really recommend. Also is incredible. I'm a fan of rooftops. I'm a fan of aerial view of things. So getting to dine at a very nice restaurant here tonight, get a filet similar to my Le Cellier filet that I am a huge fan of, was awesome. But there's of course so much more to do here at Niagara Falls. I think for sure the zip lining, as well as checking out that Ferris wheel and those go-karts, is on my list for next time. But overall, a very successful first trip out to not only Canada but Niagara Falls. So thank you all for joining me on this not so conventional park that you're used to seeing me at, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because it was an awesome day. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my version of Canada Far and Wide. Bye.